Few man-made attractions can compare to the thrill of nature, like racing down treacherous hills on a mountain bike or climbing the sheer face of a rock cliff. But wait, these sports aren't just for the adrenaline junkies anymore. With a good guide, a couple of lessons, and plenty of protective gear, we found out there's almost nothing the adventure-seeking family can't accomplish.
Kids are byproducts of what they see their parents doing, and rather than us sitting around and watching sports, we strongly believe in participating. I'll show you how it's done.
Meet the Nadlers. Eric, Lisa, Jamie, and Alyssa, an active family with a major competitive streak.
Jamie and Alyssa are 18 months apart. There's definitely a fair amount of competition between them.
So Alyssa won, so Alyssa gets to go first.
But Dad, we do like to compete against together. I usually win because she's younger.
The Mohonk Mountain House in New Paltz, New York offers everything from mountain biking to decadent spa treatments. But the Nadlers are mostly interested in what the resort is near.
These are called the Schwangunk Mountains, or the Schwangunk Cliffs, commonly known as the Gunks. This is one of the premier destination climbing spots certainly in the Northeast, and people come from all over the country to climb on these cliffs.
World-class rock climbing. It's the perfect challenge for a family who wants to get a little more excitement out of the family vacation.
Back in the old days, the perception of climbing as so out of the mainstream and what today would be called extreme, that this was something that families did not do.
But nowadays, families can be found frequently on the cliffs of the Schwangunk Mountains. This is the second trip for the Nadlers.
We met our guides at the mountains around 8 a.m. this morning.
He has all the equipment actually out of the back of his truck. Rock climbing shoes fit very differently than a regular pair of shoes. In fact, you couldn't walk 100 yards without getting big blisters on your feet with rock climbing shoes. They're so tight.
If you have the toes, even the slightest little wiggling around in the shoe starts to wobble a little bit, and then you slide off the little foothold you're trying to stand on. I guess the shoe people have realized that smaller people are climbing nowadays.
At the base of the cliffs, the Nadlers were outfitted with body harnesses that will keep them safely suspended high above the ground.
The narrowest part of your waist. These are called a double pass buckle. Takes about 5,000 pounds of force.
So I can still gain a little weight then, huh?
Even after a big Mohonk breakfast.
Okay,
exactly.
Excellent.
And Alyssa is wearing a full body harness, which we prefer actually for smaller climbers.
Look, we're gonna go up there. See the chain? That's where we're gonna climb. Can you get to the top?
Can you go all the way up there?
What do you think? Can you get to the top?
This is a belay device. This is used to protect you while you're climbing, so that if you should fall, we can arrest your fall with this device. And what you want to do is try and use your toes on some of these small edges, and that would be edging. And then you can also use your toes like this, or you can smear, where you put your foot against the rock this way, in case there are no holes.
Alyssa is an exceptional climber for her age. She's got great footwork.
For footholds, okay?
Smear on there. Really good. And reach. Good job.
Good job, Alyssa. Almost there.
As youngsters, if you told your parents you were going climbing, they'd probably lock you in your room and nail the door shut.
Good job.
Good job, Alyssa. Excellent. Woo.
Good job.
That was fabulous.
Okay, who's climbing next?
Me.
All right. I knew that was coming.
Belay.
Belay on.
Climbing.
Climb on. And if there are no holds in front of you, you could always use the holds to your right or to your left, and really take notice to your footwork.
You have to figure out where your hand spaces are and where feet spaces are. It's just really fun. It's just climb, climb, climb until you get to the top, and you're so proud of yourself.
Let's get you tied in here. We use a figure-8 knot.
It was this or either this or a facial today, so.
Well, this is a lot more fun.
Sometimes I feel I go along because it's something my kids and my husband want to do, but when I'm up there, my competitive streak comes out.
You're far, Mom. Be careful.
When you get to the top of the rock, you turn around, you look back, and you can see the valley and the mountains behind you. It's a real beautiful sight.
You know, it's important for me to continue to grow and improve, but when you sit and see, as a parent, you see your child reaching the top and screaming, "I did it," and wanting to go back and go higher, and being able to give them this opportunity to try, I would do it again in a second.